Assalamualaikum and hi. We are from Group 21 and we are going to present our case study about students' awareness of AI ethics and privacy.
My name is Nafasha Kisina and I'm gonna explain about background of study. For the background of study, AI has evolved from a specialized topic to a common tool in daily life, especially in higher education. Tools like ChatGPT change how students learn and manage academic work. Its benefit is to improve students' understanding, automate tasks, and provide personal support. However, there is the rises concern for the students' academic honesty, essential thinking skills, and overall student impact. Thus, the study aims to investigate AI's influence on university students. For the problem statement, as AI technologies become increasingly integrated into everyday life and professional sector, there is a growing need for individuals, particularly students, to possess a foundation understanding in AI ethics and policy. However, current educational system often lack structure, curricula that emphasize ethical consideration, responsible AI use, and relevant policy framework. This gap in awareness can lead to uninformed or unethical use of AI, limited critical engagement with its societal impact, and reduced readiness for AI-driven careers. Therefore, there is an urgent need to assess and improve students' awareness of AI ethics and policy to ensure they are equipped to use, develop, and critique AI technologies responsibly. As for the research objective, first, it is to identify the frequency and the types of AI tools used by the students. Second, it is to explore the impact of artificial intelligence integration in various aspects of university or student life. Third, it is to determine the students' awareness on AI ethics and privacy. Fourth, to provide recommendation for students, educators, and university administrators for enhancing the awareness and understanding of AI ethics and privacy. As for the literature review, first, it is for AI as a personalized learning tool. It has been proven from the multiple researchers that AI modifies educational methods with instant feedback. Secondly, 75% of students exposed to AI, but only 40% understand the implementation. Third, 28% improvement in study output, but 72% unaware of stored data. Secondly, AI in research and academic writing. First, 58% of business students concerned to AI writing tools versus 32% overall. Other than that, AI also used in research and academic writing. 58% of student business concerned to AI writing tools versus 32% overall. Claim Organ Lee from 2024. 67% of undergraduates don't see AI as an obligation. Claim Lee Chen 2024. But 81% are aware their AI input may improve commercial models. Moreover, this literature review is about ethical consideration and academic integrity. First, 80% of students acknowledge the skill erosion paradox, claimed Kumar 2024. Secondly, AI weakens writing, reasoning, and information synthesis if over-relied upon. Thirdly, 72% of university lack of AI ethics training, and 68% of students unaware of institutional AI tool function. Last but not least, impact on critical thinking and skill development of AI. First, 45% of students think AI supports analytical skills. 31% experience reduced of argumentation skills due to prolonged AI use. Lastly, unmatched action and plan goals highlight need for ethical literacy.
Next chapter is about the methodology. In this research study, we use cross-sectional quantitative as the study design and utilizing a descriptive methods. This design is used as the goal is more to describe the current state of AI's impact on students rather than the causal relationship. The population for this study is all full-time undergraduate students at UiTM Shah Alam from various faculties. The sample is 90 undergraduate students who voluntarily completed the questionnaire, which is part of the convenience sampling method. The measuring instrument we use in this study is an online questionnaire in Google Form, which consists of 3 sections. The first section is the demographic for collecting data on age group, area of study, gender, and also the concern from the students. Next is the multiple choice and frequency scale questions to collect their info regarding general use of AI by students. For example, we ask them to choose the type of AI tools that they often use. And also, we ask them about their familiarity with AI applications and also AI tools. The next section is about their awareness on AI ethics and privacy. In this section, we apply a 5-point Likert scale question to measure their students' ethics, trust, and policy awareness towards AI. The next chapter is the findings of the research. In this study, the majority of the respondents are female students. The respondents are also mostly from age 18 to 20 years old. To add that, respondents from science and technology study of field take the major in the response collected. The next finding is about the frequency of AI tool familiarity among students. In this study, we asked them about 2 types of familiarity with AI, which is the familiarity with AI tools and familiarity with AI applications. We found that 82.2% of students reported being very familiar with AI tools, but only 48% of students reported being very familiar with AI applications. Next, the finding is about the frequency and type of AI tools used among students. In the questionnaire, we asked the respondents to choose the type of AI tools that they had used. So, it is found that the common type of AI tools is the chatbot tools, which is 95.56% from 90 respondents used the chatbot tools. The least AI tools used by the students is the image and design tools, where only 8.89% respondents use that. Then it is found that 52.2% students often use AI tools from the study. For more information, the respondents were asked about the purpose of them using AI tools. It is found that they mostly use it for research and information searching, and the least purpose was for their career planning or resume building. Lastly, we also found that half of the students are confident in AI usage. But does the confidence in AI come with their awareness on AI ethics and privacy related issues? So, in this study, we use mean to show the result of the 5-point Likert scale question, which is higher means indicates stronger agreement. For the mean score of the questions regarding students' awareness on AI ethical issue is 3.94, and for the privacy issues in AI usage is 4. Furthermore, the mean score about the students' perception regarding their university's support in providing training to uh, is 3.39, but for the university's support in providing resources for them to utilize the AI better is 3.36.
Next, I will summarize our study on students' awareness of AI ethics and privacy. This study was conducted at the Faculty of Computer Science and Mathematics, UiTM Shah Alam. It involved 90 undergraduate students. We used a structured questionnaire to collect data and we focused on 4 key areas: student familiarity and usage of AI tools, their awareness of ethical and privacy issues, and the perceived support they receive from the university. Now let's move on to the main findings. First, students are generally confident in using AI tools. However, while there is awareness of ethics and privacy, it may only be surface level. Lastly, university support was perceived as lacking, especially when it comes to training and available resources. So this insight gives us a clear picture of the current situation and point out areas where improvement can be made. Now, let's look at the discussion of the findings, which cover 3 areas, which is ethical awareness, privacy awareness, and institutional support. For ethical awareness, the mean was 3.94. Students recognize the importance of the ethics, but their understanding may still be surface level. For privacy awareness, with a mean of 4.0, students showed a high concern about privacy, especially those from tech and science background. Lastly, for institutional support, training and resources score were low at 3.39 and 3.36. So this suggests a gap between students' needs and what the university has to offer. So in short, awareness exists, but deeper understanding and better support are still needed. Now let's move on to implication and recommendation. As AI become more integrated into education, it's crucial that all stakeholders such as students, educators, and institutions to understand their roles and responsibilities. So first, for students, we encourage all students to practice responsible AI use. This means using AI tools ethically and with purpose. Students should also be transparent when they use AI-generated content in their work. Clearly stating where and how AI existed show honesty and integrity. Most importantly, we advise students to avoid over-reliance on AI. Instead, they should use it as a tool alongside critical thinking and personal effort. Next, for educators, it's important to integrate AI ethics into teaching. This can be done through case studies, reflective writing, and group discussions to encourage students to think about broader impacts of AI. Educators should also promote awareness of academic integrity policies, especially those that relate to the use of AI. This helps set clear expectations and prevent misuse. Lastly, for universities, institutions should offer mandatory workshop or short courses focuses on AI ethics and privacy. This program can help students and staff better understand responsible AI use. Additionally, university must provide clear guidelines and ensure that accessible resources are available to help everyone navigate the ethical use of AI tools. To conclude, it's clear that AI has a valuable place in education, but its use must be thoughtful and ethical. By taking responsibilities at all levels, from students to universities, we can ensure AI enhanced learning without compromising integrity. In this section, we'll highlight several limitations of our studies. First, we use convenience sampling, which may not fully represent the entire student population. Next, our data collection rely on self-reported answers, which could introduce bias. The study used only quantitative methods, limiting our ability to explore students' deeper reasoning. Lastly, our scope was focused on student perception on AI use, not their actual behaviors or outcome. This limitation should be considered when interpreting our result. Now, let's look at our suggestion for future studies, starting with in-depth ethical reasoning. To gain better insight into how students make ethical decisions, future research should use real-world scenarios or case studies. This helps assess how students respond when faced with ethical dilemmas involving AI tools. Instead of just measuring their knowledge scores, we suggest analyzing their thought processes and justifications. This provides a deeper understanding of their ethical reasoning. Next, under comparative studies across disciplines, we recommend comparing students from various academic backgrounds, such as engineering, IT, and business. This allows us to explore how their academic training influences their views on AI ethics. It also can help identify any discipline-specific challenges or misconceptions. This kind of comparison is useful for tailoring ethics education more effectively. Moving on, another suggestion is to explore the belief versus behavior gap. Often, students may agree with ethical principles in theory, but struggle to apply them in real life. Future studies should investigate why this happens using surveys, interviews, or observation. By exploring real-life situations where ethical lapses occur, we can develop strategies to help students connect their belief with their action. Finally, we propose a tailoring ethics education. Findings from these studies can be used to design workshops, learning modules, and other resources that meet the specific needs of different student groups. Practical exercise and reflection activities
should be included to strengthen ethical decision making and encourage long-term ethical behavior.